Welcome everybody to another exciting episode of WWE Universe Mode. Um, this is pretty much interactive. Like, you guys have a lot of control over what happens. However, here's the problem. The card has to be set. I can't just go in and then out and change each match. Okay? So, for this interactive universe mode, you got to tell me what you want to see in the future, which is exactly why I have this entire card set up and we are about ready for Monday Night Raw. And look at our first match. Now, if you missed Thursday Night SmackDown, I would go back and watch it because you got to see the return of The Rock. And let me tell you what, as you can see, these four superstars are going to be in the Elimination Chamber WWE World Heavyweight title match come the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. So I would highly recommend that you go back, check out all my other episodes, get ready, get hyped, because guess what? The Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, we only have, this is the second to last Monday Night Raw before the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. And as you could see from our first match, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion will take on 3 of his 5 opponents for the WWE World Heavyweight title come Elimination Chamber. So, our opening match, Triple H, The Rock, Kalisto, Roman Reigns, Fatal 4-Way match. Our final match, match number 7 there, is going to be another number 1 contendership match for the WWE World Heavyweight title. And on SmackDown, we will find out the final opponents for every single one of the 4 Elimination Chamber matches coming up at that pay-per-view. In fact, we will name 4 of those 8 last competitors here today. We've got a Women's Championship match, a WWE World Heavyweight Championship number 1 contendership match. We'll have an awesome card as both superstars in that match are making their triumphant returns to WWE. So we're going to get to see another superstar just returning get into this matchup. But first, fatal 4-way match between these 4 superstars. No disqualifications, no countouts, anything goes. All you got to do is get a pinfall or submission in the ring. As we've got The Rock, Triple H, Kalisto, and Roman Reigns kicking off Monday Night Raw. Fatal 4-way between the 4 current competitors in that WWE Championship Elimination Chamber match. And here comes the COO himself, as AJ Styles will be in action later on tonight. If you've been following Universe Mode at all, which most people haven't, AJ Styles had a falling out with his brethren, if you will, as AJ Styles ended up having to take on both members of the club and Finn Balor in a 3-on-1 handicap match last Thursday night on SmackDown, which he got obliterated. But tonight he's going to name 2 partners for his 3-on-3 tag team match with his former friends, the club, and Finn Balor. So we're going to have that match. In fact, that match is coming up next. We are yet to determine who it's going to be. Well, y'all can have whoever the fuck you want. I don't really care. But if you'll notice under the posts section, I did note some rules. If you want to come up with any in particular matches yourself, they will be on future episodes. The entire card for Monday Night Raw is already set. But if you want to see anything in particular, be sure to comment on either this post or on any of my posts on YouTube for past episodes of Universe Mode. So we're going to get to see who is going to win this match. These four competitors are going to be in the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view WWE Championship match. Kalisto here is going to have a really hard time, as Kalisto will have to defend his U.S. and he will have to defend his U.S. title and be in the WWE Elimination Chamber match. So Kalisto is going to have one hell of a time. Unfortunately tonight, we've got a lot of superstars in this match, and here comes The Rock, as The Rock returning last Thursday night. Again, if there's any in particular matches you want to see, they will be on future episodes of this show. So, yes, AJ Styles will be in a match here tonight. He will be announcing 2 tag team partners for his 3-on-3 tag team match against his former friends, the Bullet Club, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, and Finn Balor. Last Thursday night on SmackDown, he had a hard time as he had to take on all 3 of them in a 3-on-1 handicap match, which he ended up losing badly. And now he's going to name 2 partners to be on his side for that in particular matchup. So be sure, if you want, the card for Monday Night Raw is set, but if you want to see any matches on NXT or SmackDown, both being there tomorrow, you gotta let me know. It's interactive because you guys tell me what you want to see in future events. For instance, if you want to see Kevin Owens take on Cesaro on SmackDown, I can have Kevin Owens take on Cesaro. As Cesaro will be in the United States Championship Elimination Chamber match, as he's already qualified. One of the biggest things on how this is interactive is that you guys have to you guys want to see, for instance, on SmackDown, if you guys want to see any in particular matchups, we need to name the final 4 #1 contenders for those Elimination Chamber matches. So you guys pick the matches that you want to see, and those 8 competitors in those 4 matches on who you want to compete. Tonight's main event, we'll find out the 5th competitor for that championship, the WWE World title, currently held by Roman Reigns. As both superstars in our main event are returning. They're both coming back to WWE after an extended absence. However, it's a surprise. You guys have to wait for that. But if you want to see any in particular matches, also, if you want to know any in particular rules or whatnot, if you look in the post section right below this video, yeah, it's Borman Reigns. But if you guys want to see him lose the title, you guys got to give me some good superstars to compete in those #1 contendership matches. So Triple H and Roman Reigns going right at it, and Kalisto going after The Rock. The Rock last Thursday night on SmackDown defeated Dean Ambrose to enter himself in the WWE Elimination Chamber match. Kalisto won a triple threat match last Monday night on Raw against Kevin Owens and John Cena to enter himself in the 2nd Elimination Chamber match of that night. Coming up here at Elimination Chamber, Triple H ended up winning a big-time match, as well as he defeated AJ Styles, in fact, 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Raw. And, of course, Roman Reigns, the champ, will have to defend against these 3 men and 2 more yet to be determined. On our main event, we will find out the 5th competitor, and the 6th competitor we will find out. So if you want to see any in particular superstars compete in that WWE Championship #1 contendership match on SmackDown, let me know who you want to see in that matchup. And be sure to check out all the previous episodes so you know who already had a shot at these titles and failed to follow through, such as AJ Styles. However, AJ Styles will compete one-on-one with Finn Balor at Elimination Chamber inside Hell in a Cell. That match is going to be absolutely off the chain. We also get to see Eric Rowan and Braun Strowman of the Wyatt family taking on Golden Truth, as that rivalry kind of took off at the very first episode of Monday Night Raw, as Braun Strowman introducing a steel chair into their one-on-one match between Eric Rowan and Goldust. And Golden Truth has had some interesting ups and downs so far since Universe Mode began a couple of weeks ago. If you want to know, we've got the Intercontinental Championship on the line. Kevin Owens defeated his 3 opponents at Extreme Rules in my Universe Mode to win the Intercontinental title. He will take on The Miz, Dolph Ziggler, and Zack Ryder. We will find out one more opponent here tonight, but if you want to see anyone else in that 6th slot, be sure to comment what kind of match you want to see come SmackDown. And then the United States title, Kalisto will have another match, as he will defend his U.S. title against Baron Corbin, Jericho, and Cesaro. We will find out one other opponent, and we will find out our 6th opponent here come SmackDown. For the Women's Championship, Natalya won a submission match in order to win the Women's Championship. She will defend it against the former champion Charlotte, Bayley, and a returning Trish Stratus, who won on Thursday Night SmackDown. We will get to see who is going to be the 5th competitor in that match, and if you want to see anybody in particular as the 6th competitor, let me know what matches you want to see. Comment here on Twitch or on YouTube. Then the tag team titles, the Vaudevillains defeated the New Day at Extreme Rules. So the Vaudevillains will rematch the New Day at Elimination Chamber for the tag team titles. And those are the 7 matches we've got for Elimination Chamber. You could see all the past broadcasts in their entirety on YouTube with the exact same name, Grandmaster Shaymin. We've got a lot of other things on there. Be sure to like, comment, and all that good stuff, and I appreciate all the support from everybody. So right now, The Rock going for the cover on Roman Reigns. So we had some amazing matches, including Roman Reigns losing last Thursday night on SmackDown. If you didn't see that, I would highly recommend you watch that too. Roman Reigns has had some ups and downs over the last number of weeks. So you've got to wonder if he's going to be able to retain that WWE title. And oh man, Triple H, hold on, Triple H is looking for it. And now he's got Kalisto right where he wants him. He's going for the pedigree, and he hits it. The Rock kicks out of Roman Reigns off the top rope. And now 1, 2, and a kick out by Kalisto at 2. Triple H thought he had him after that pedigree. I thought he had him too, but Kalisto able to survive, as Roman Reigns going off on The Rock right now. And now, steel chair in hand, but Kalisto stopping Triple H from using it. But Triple H back in control as The Rock starting to gain some momentum over Roman Reigns. And it's going to be interesting to see who starts off that Elimination Chamber match, because it's completely randomized. Oh, Triple H going for the cover once again on Kalisto, and Kalisto kicks out at 2. So we got a lot of matches coming up, but what I like to do for the interactive part of the Universe Mode is I like to have people tell me what they want to see. But at the same time, I want the card for the show that I'm currently airing to kind of be a mystery, so that, you know, you get to see these cool and exciting matches, but you don't know which matches are coming up next until they show up on the screen with the little graphics as they, you know, this person versus this person or what have you. So then you could see whether or not your choice of a match made it in there, which it most likely will, because there aren't a lot of people seeing that. If you want to see Roman Reigns versus The Rock, we could do that on SmackDown, which will likely be tomorrow. I usually do a dual episode with NXT and SmackDown, because I usually only have about 2 matches for NXT just because